Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Livin Lite Quicksilver 10.0 tent camper. This one we're going to go over has the white exterior and weighs right around 1,200 pounds. One of the big advantages of the Quicksilver tent camper over your traditional pop-up is you don't have to crank up your top, you don't have the cable mechanisms that are going to snap on you, which are very expensive to repair. It's easy to set up. You have this wonderful heavy-duty tent on here, so you don't have to worry about it tearing holes or molding out on you within the first couple years of owning it. It will last for a long time to come. Windows all the way around. We'll see that when we go inside. There are a ton of windows on this thing, which is great. Let's take a quick look underneath though. One of the things you will notice is that the entire frame is built out of aluminum. Not only does that give it a lot of structural support, but more importantly, it won't rust on you and it makes it nice and lightweight. You'll also see you have place for your battery there, and then coming up the front, you have some black diamond plating. Rolled up right here is the tonneau cover. This is what covers the entire thing when the beds are down and everything is put away. Right over to this side, here's the AC unit. This is an option. This one is equipped with it. The thing I really like about this is that even though it's a sidewall unit, they give you this nice cover here. Most manufacturers don't do that. Not only does this help protect it from some of the rocks and road grime, but also it'll help prevent any kind of wasps or anything from making nests inside your AC. Getting up in here is quite simple. You have a foldable step. The door is right here. You'll see we have rolled the door up there again to allow for additional airflow, but you can roll that down and zip it closed here. If we take a look at the wheels here, you see it's aluminum alloy wheels. So again, it's not going to rust out on you. It won't corrode. Great look to it. Nitrogen filled tires. And if you look at the axle here, it's a torsion axle system. This acts as a suspension, just like your leaf springs, but the components won't wear out nearly as quickly. Another cool thing about this one is we have optioned in the LP package. That gives you a furnace, which we'll see in a little bit, a cooktop, and right down here it also gives you a propane quick connect. That's a great spot for it because you'll see right up top you have your standard rail system here. So if you have an outside cooktop or a grill that you want to set up out here, there's a table that comes with it you can put here too if you want to set something on the table, but then you can plug in any of those appliances right down underneath into that LP quick connect there. When we make our way around the back, this is the second bed here, obviously. Directly underneath you have a little bit of diamond plating there. You also see the aluminum bumper. So, the stabilizer jacks on here, you have one on each corner. They are nice and easy to use. Essentially, they lock into place. They'll sit right along here. All you have to do is pull them back. That will allow them to swing down. You can then use this to adjust the leg itself to get the proper height to help stabilize. Right up front here, this is your furnace outlet. This is where your 30 amp detachable power cord will go. You see this one, if you do have water hookup, this is where your city water inlet will be. And then you also have solar prep on here. So if you're out boondocking and you want solar, all you have to do is buy the portable Zamp panels, plug them in, and it will begin to trickle charge your battery. Let's take a quick look at the inside of the 2018 Quicksilver 10.0. We'll start on the beds. One of my favorite parts is that on both sides you have a residential queen size bed. In fact, it's actually 2 inches longer than your standard queen bed. So 60 by 82, nice big beds here. You see you have windows, not just around the beds, but you have windows around the entire camper. Huge windows allowing a ton of natural light in here and some great cross ventilation. Right down underneath the bed here, right next to it rather, is your dinette. You see you have plenty of seating here, which is great for, a whole family to sit around. You can have a meal together, play a game together. And this table right here also is an outdoor table. It's plastic. You can take this outside if you want. Plus it folds down into an additional bed. You can fold the legs up. The table will sit right along these rails here, put the cushions on top, and you have additional sleeping space. You also have great storage underneath the seats. All you have to do is just remove these cushions here, and then we can lift up these compartments. You'll see the thermocast bins here, or thermomold bins rather, a ton of room in there as well. And again, you don't have to worry about anything that's gonna rot on you if you spill, it gets wet, anything like that. Take a quick look at the kitchen here. As I mentioned, this one does have the upgraded propane, so that gives you the cooktop. Nice 2-burner cooktop. You'll see that is recessed with the glass cover, so when it's up, it acts as a backsplash. When it's down, it acts as prep space. And then right over to the side is your sink with a faucet there. Directly underneath, you have some great storage. You have the airplane style latches. You just push in, it comes out, nice and easy to use. And then take a look in there, you can see all the storage you have. Also, again, this is Asdel here. Like I said, everything in here is basically Asdel aluminum. They do it to the best of their ability anyway. Right down underneath, you have dual USB port, thermostat here for your furnace. And then over to this side, you have the dual electrical outlet. Right over here on the other side of the door, you do see this nice bench seat here. So not only does this give you another additional place to sit, maybe you're putting your shoes on, or maybe you have guests that want to sit here, you can certainly do that too. But it also gives you some additional storage. You can see in there, you have your 30 amp detachable power cord. They stored the battery box in there as well. If we take a look up front, this is your propane tank. Obviously that will go outside. The optional AC right next to that plugs in right over here. Fire extinguisher by the door as well. Hopefully you never have to use that. And then up front, just like we had in the back, you have another 60 by 82 inch queen bed. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Livin Lite Quicksilver 10.0. This one has the white exterior. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.